base. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Watch tight end. You got three down.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Look how y'all not giving me good alleys, though.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. He'll get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Cut with me.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Do y'all hear how he yelled on my dick? You're not being honest because you're not admitting that I'm the best one you ever seen.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Ain't nobody going to help me out?
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, exit. Let's go. Mike. 17. 17.
Check me out. Mike 5'9". Mike 5'9".
Now gone. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, this is a guy who is already among an elite group of kickers that have hit from 60-plus in an NFL game, but that's a tough ask to try and get him to produce another one here.
You're exactly right. It's a elite group for a reason, isn't it? No small feat for him to hit it from that distance. This one doesn't go through.
Nah, I had to move. I had a nice euro. I had a nice euro prepared.
Doesn't look like they're putting anything extra, even when they're kicking it for 60-plus.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
That's not the truth.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's not the truth.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
On second down, here's Penny. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Oh, I saw you in the corner, too. I saw you in the corner.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Oh, you got that good.
And he
That's a
finds
nice
Penny.
number, 48.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Kamara trying again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. Makes the score 7-0.
Hello, what's up, mommy? Chillin'? What's happening? His mama is still going.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
That's it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker couldn't make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
I don't want to talk about that,
From the 25 on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Brian Burns in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
Cut! 180! Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Here we go, here we go. Kill.
Check it backer, check it backer.
Just let everybody come over. What's the difference?
3rd and long. It's gone. And pressure gets to him again.
What you worried about?
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Hill on the return. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Ready? 60 yards.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Hey, orbit.
Now back to throw.
Oh, wow.
Going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, 8 ball.
Now Cook. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Oh, me?
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he finds Cook. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains.
Let's go,
Now a 1st down throw. Goff. He's got Smith here.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Goff now looks to throw. And this one incomplete.
Get it, ball. Get it, ball. Oh, he got it, ball.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, he waited for that ball.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Come here, Jordan. Come here, Jordan. Oh, wow.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
You can't block me. You can't.
2nd and 4. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They're going to look to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Gotta hit your shot, though. Cookies. Oh.
The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for goal. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. From the gun, here's Gone. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Wow. Oh.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
They
begin on the ground with Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Bro, chill out. You're going to die in front of that fucking TV.
Hey, Zoo.
2nd and 13. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He turned that into a nice game. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one,
he
decided better
they're not rocking with me, man. 21
he
again.
slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
My uncle Greg is the sorriest one on 2K. He's the sorriest one on everybody.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Why you want to do that? Tell your son why he shoots that shit.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Your house too small. No, you got to clean your house. You got to remember that.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando.
Yeah, that's
Coach
a
will
fact.
have
So bring that
stats and
TV
scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Back to throw here. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
What's up, Jordan? What's that nigga doing?
Let's go now. 8, read.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Play the game,
I know
man.
most of the time when the
21
ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any
Yeah, I got a measure to
nowadays.
take. I measure this motherfucker.
To throw again on second down. Goff. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Goff now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, all right, I'm about to catch up with that 10 piece, baby.
59's mark, 59's mark. Check, 59.
Oh, you know, fucking stop it. Never, you know how many bet? No.
Now gone. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Oh, you
and he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Goff now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They ain't tell you how many points I had? But I'm steady adding games to my collection and steady getting 21.
All day, baby, all day. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Throwing again is
Yeah,
gone.
that's what we're doing tonight.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
It's a board.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
This is one
The
when
kick
I
by
walked
Elliott
in.
is
Billy
good.
my weapon.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't
What's
seem
up,
like
Jay?
much, but it
What's
looms
up?
big
XO?
the way
What's
that
up,
they got
XO?
it done right before the half ended.
What's up, XO? Yeah, niggas don't want me to eat or what? You just shot the
After
last
the
3
field
shots.
goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime.
Oh, no, I'm trying to shoot that. I wasn't trying to shoot that.
These
Oh,
two
God.
teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime
I was trying to do a pump
Coach,
fake and go dunk the
thank you,
ball.
sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Wait, how's it out, ball? Why did I not
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Slam, slam, slam.
Here's Goff. And a quick throw here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
3 bud. You go tight. You got to
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff, he's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams.
I know we all went the same way.
Example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
check 9.
To throw is gone. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's a throw.
I'm a bad man.
The backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You saw that shit. That was some Allen Iverson shit.
Strip that ball.
They'll try
And
he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I already know what I can do.
That's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Coming to you.
Oh, I see y'all got a little too, man.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire around block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty. But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
That's too late.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
I didn't see.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Joe, you got the most shots.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go. Set.
70, Indy. You ain't got nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Alpha. Shoot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure coming.
Oh man. Don't give me the ball in no fucking 3 seconds, nigga. What's wrong with you? Fuck up this nigga, man. He's trying to give me the ball. That's Jordan lame, man. Trying to do that shit. Let me see the ball, man. Y'all got Jordan and Wayne fucking us up, taking all these shots. 7. Ooh. Then he passed out of a jump shot. I want the ball in my hands, and I'm not getting the ball. I don't. I just want the ball. You know what I'm saying? You tripping. Right now, you fucking up right now. Oh, it's our ball. I'm about to say you didn't get a turnover for that? I don't. I just say you didn't get one for that? Ooh.
That nigga AD shit kind of pretty too. What up, Janice?
I ain't gonna lie, you starting to be on my dick a little bit, Jordan. Chill. I didn't say I want to take a shot. I just said I want the ball in my hands. That's all I said. You interpreted that for taking all the shots. That's all it is. Oh.